Hey, I'm in Ohio and I've set up my tripod on the back of my car so that I could film these wind whatever you want to call them. Okay, now I want you to notice that the one that's in the front is hardly even spinning at all. So if these are motivated by wind, why is it the one in the front is hardly spinning at all? And the other ones seem to have a pretty good spin to them. There's one way off in the distance there, behind that pole. You can see it above the treetop spinning. But if we go back to the one smack in front of me, it almost looks stationary. So if they're all being propelled or motivated or pushed by the wind, why is that one not spinning much at all? And then of course there's some off in the distance. As far as my personal observation, there's really basically hardly any wind at all. We go over to this one, really seems to be spinning quite well. I don't really feel a breeze at all, to be quite honest with you. And if there was a little bit of a breeze, I imagine you would see it showing itself in the bushes or the trees. There's no movement there with the trees, the leaves on the trees, and I'm going to show you the field. There's the field. There appears to be no movement there on whatever crop is growing there. That was a motorcycle that just went by, going off into the distance. Way down the road there. Way down the road. And you're hearing some animals from a little bit of a, not really a big farm, but they have some animals. They have some chickens. And roosters, I guess. So I did a whole series on these, and I would really like to get some of your thoughts as well. But I do not think that these are about using the wind to generate power. My thought is that it's the opposite. They actually are getting electricity, and they are powered by the electrical lines underneath them, and the purpose of them is a little bit mysterious or unknown. Now that's the one that's hardly spinning at all. It could have a lot to do with weather modification. It could have a lot to do with sending out electromagnetic waves and electrifying the sky and the earth and all around us, because the chemtrails, which incidentally we can get in on that too, and there's one right there. Okay, so is it possible that above us in what are called chemtrails, they're really pretty much just like electrical lines? And is it possible that these generators of electricity are not really generating electricity, they're just throwing out electricity into the air around us and around the earth, so that we're just going to be engulfed by one big electrical ball? And you can take a look here at how the chemtrail, or whatever you want to call it, in the sky has produced kind of a line, but also like magnetic dust. I remember growing up that it came out, there was a little toy whereby you could take a metal stick or metal wand and move it all around, because there were like iron filings in it, and as you moved it around you could create things. And that's what the sky reminds me of right now, is like those iron shavings in that toy. So I'm just proposing the possibility that there is a relationship between the windmills here, the propeller blades in the sky, and they're about electricity, not generating electricity, but actually throwing out electricity. So it's the opposite. Now, I don't profess to have the answer perfectly, but I'm just like you and your channel, experimenting, thinking, questioning, doubting, trying to connect the dots. And I'd like for you to go ahead and leave some of your comments in that comment section and render some of your thoughts about these things, the windmills or the propeller blades and the sky above us. And I'd like to thank you for watching this video. End of video.